Hello, friends. To open the most recent virtual meeting of the Board of Governors of the Chastain School at St. John, Board Chair Kathy Ramos gave us the devotional. She used as her text portions of Psalm 77. That psalm begins in this way. I cry aloud to God, that he may hear me. In the day of my trouble, I seek the Lord. In the night, my hand is stretched out without wearying. My soul refuses to be comforted. I think of God and I moan. I meditate and my spirit faints. Is there anyone among us who has not felt that way at one time or another? There are difficult times in all our lives, but it is hard to think of a time when this degree of anxiety was felt so deeply by so many people at the same time. The H1N1 flu outbreak in 2009 was also declared a pandemic, but it didn't feel like this. Here we are in the midst of this COVID-19 gradual reopening. Do I stay at home? Do I go to the store? Is it safe? When will this be over time? And it can feel almost overwhelming. We want out. What we are seeking is relief. Unfortunately, relief may not be in the offing anytime soon. Some experts are saying that this pandemic may continue for 2 more years. If you are familiar with emoji, insert the scream emoji here. What is available to us, however, is peace. Relief is to peace what happiness is to joy. Happiness can be a component of joy, but it is not the sum total of joy. And joy can be present in the midst of dire circumstances. Likewise, relief can be a component of peace, but it is not the equivalent. Sometimes people think that peace is when all things get resolved. But if you're just talking about circumstances changing, that's not peace. That's relief. Peace is not dependent upon the outer situation. It is a state of being, and it comes only from God. Be still, says Psalm 46:10, and know that I am God. It is comforting to know that there is someone who is bigger than all that is going on around us. God is in control, and he will prevail. Why are we having to go through this? I don't know. But I do know that the why question is generally not very helpful. I've found it more productive, and maybe you will too, to ask, Lord, what do you want me to learn from this? It may be that God is leading you to learn to be at peace, even in the midst of, or maybe especially in the midst of, difficulty. Maybe it would help to start by turning to this verse from Isaiah 26:3. I learned it in the King James Version. Maybe you did too. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee. It's a good place to start, because God will never let you down. If you ask and if you focus on him, God will give you peace, perfect peace. Stay safe, stay well. God bless. Remember that Jesus loves you, and I love you too.